Loud and clear. Executing.
Get this stupid level trouble.
Activating defensive drones. Terminating. Opening fire.
Our allies are in combat.
On the offensive. Advancing on target. Say again?
Alright. Get on the ship, you little.
Destroy that. Yeah, I've been joining him. That gun though.
Ah! You scared me! We hear you.
Our allies are in combat. Not enough Vespene.
A whole mess of trouble is gonna land here on our base in a hot minute.
I'll make it happen.
We require more Vespene gas.
Here it comes.
Defensive drone initiated. Again. Terminating.
Our research has concluded.
On the offensive. Griffin's ready for boarding.
Upgrade complete.
Status report. I'm reading you. Got it. Bringing a defensive drone online.
Here come the Thrashers, Commanders. Let's light them up.
I'm reading. Got it. Status report. Operating.
Upgrade successful.
I'm reading. Say again? Nova here. Confirm that.
Avoid Thrasher's death has been confirmed.
Initiating assault. I'll make it happen. Seems like we can use a defensive drone. On the grid.
Our
Nuclear
allies are in
warhead armed and-
combat.
Enemy attacks on the way to our
What's that?
base. I don't like this
Okay.
one bit. Big job, huh?
Kinda.
Void Thrasher neutralized.
Ah, more rips. Thrashers can't be far behind. Get ready to torch them, would you?
Can't right now.
ready.
Our allies are in combat.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Oh my god.
Enemy
I'm going
sighted.
to chasing those things.
SCV ready. SCV
Upgrade complete.
move it. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Our allies are in combat.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
SCV ready.
Upgrade successful.
The small force, man, she was devastating.
Say again?
SCV ready.
Loud and clear.
Bad news. SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
We hear you. SCV ready. Gotcha. SCV ready.
Upgrade successful.
Enough, I got 3 coming in here. Oh yeah.
SCV ready.
That's most of our
Upgrade
NDs good.
complete. Our allies are in combat.
SCV ready.
Looks pretty good.
Status report.
SCV ready.
Let's go, y'all.
Executed.
SCV ready to break.
Upgrade complete.
Nova here. I'm reading you. Time to play defense. Acknowledged.
Get the recipes right.
Oh, where you been, alright?
I launched it, but they're not here yet.
The boy thrashers are on the field. Take them out, commanders.
Must have wanted outside.
Now seems like we
to
could use a
it. Wow.
defensive drone.
Come on.
It's heating up out here.
Hostile forces are zeroing in on our base. Keep your eyes peeled.
Void Thrasher slain.
That's an archangel. I've been trying to get one myself for years. Listen, if you can, do me a favor. Torch that thing so I can rebuild it.
A Void Thrasher has been slain.
Our allies are in combat.
Man, how many of these thrashers are they gonna send? Better get ready to handle them.
Opening fire.
Pack your bags and get on board.
Out of energy.
That archangel's trying for some evasive maneuvers.
Ha!
Engine screaming. Confirm that last. Say again.
Our allies are in combat.
Let's go.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Let's block you losing forces like that.
Activating defensive
All
drone.
units, the hell with following, just get into the center of this, okay?
Lock and load. It's time to clear out some thrashers. Ha ha!
Defensive drone initiated.
Looks
Out of
like there are
energy.
3 thrashers left. Time to drop that down to 0.
Not enough Vespine.
Engine screaming.
It's heating up out here.
Activating defensive drone.
Give it
We
an instant.
require more minerals.
None of that, it's gone.
A Void Thrasher has been destroyed.
Good game, man. Significantly less than Brazen? Nova. Brazen's late game is so strong, but her early and mid game are a little tougher. Tucker's early game is devastating. But you're forced to use large-scale kamikaze units unless you want to build a little more permanent army. That gets trickier moving with them. So it depends on what you like to use. And I go for that army. Keep a level daily though. But I only use her scourges. I have an army for her. Sometimes it depends on the level, really. I mean, yeah, it's the level. There you go. Fabulous Raptor. It literally is. Chat log. Silent Twitch. Nico and Nicole Robin. All-time favorite anime character and got her review. Second little Raptor plushie named Lisa. Favorite Vicer from Bleach. And all those spinner deck you can tell apart, but she always goes over the other. It's adorable.
commands.
We've got an enemy attack en route to our base. Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
Now ready to... I listen.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
One fewer void shard for us to deal with.
We conquer.
Detecting newly
That
summoned
will
void shards.
speed up.
It's our job to blast them apart. Take them out.
House of the Swarm, what are you?
Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
Mutation completed.
Careful.
Infested drone.
That's the thing about the Dominion. Even in a crisis, our rule of law
Feel
holds
pretty good
firm.
about them. Looking good.
No, we have reached maximum
That's
supply.
more than enough to do it. What's the last?
What are your commands? We are ready to kill. What are your... The swarm hungers.
Mutation complete. Our allies are in combat.
The enemy has sent an attack against us. Our vengeance will be complete.
Our drones are under attack. Our allies are in combat. They're after my drones.
Swarm hungers. This world shall fall.
Defensive drone initiated.
Our allies are in combat. We have met the enemy in combat.
Activating defensive drone.
Impossible. We're at max supply.
Better to have them anyways, though.
Not today, Amon. We'll obliterate every void shard you stick in the ground.
Another job well done.
Our forces are under attack.
Another void shard has been destroyed.
Destroyed and
Hydgens.
annihilated.
That's all of the void
Thank you,
shards.
Gamer.
The city is ours. You hear that, Amon?
Look at those little
The
sword.
Dominion is not so easily defeated.
Oh, too late. Alright, I'm all assessing a cold drink. Be right back. Gonna BRB screen a sec, and yeah. Oh, did I unlock it? What? What? A little bitty. Wow. There was the only thing I liked. It was getting so close, didn't it? Okay, okay. Alright, be right back. Alright. A little bit of the drink. And, you know, a little bit of sweet. Other things. And you get fake pinks now too. Which is awesome. Yep. Ooh, strawberry. Vaping all the way. Oh yeah. Cruising. Go for it, huh? There you go. Okay. Yeah, this is the first time I've tried such a short playlist. But yeah, it works out nicely. Ah, Howard Mastery. Cool. Just under halfway. Let's see if I can halfway there. So close. Mint and sweet. They're so good. Starburst is still the fave. Now later's a little tangier, but Starburst is the fave. But it's sweet. What's up, man?
The
You looking to have
Emperor
fun?
said that Mobius Corps is using this facility to breed alien terrors. The Dominion must exterminate them at all costs. I'll have to use a mech, the Balius, to get through the hybrid cell shields. Once you collect the parts, I'll get started.
We must construct additional pylons.
We're getting down to the wire. Make every minute count.
Not enough minerals. We require more minerals.
Alright, we got 3 minutes, man.
We need more minerals.
Shadow Guard available.
foes are headed for us. Be ready to defend.
Time stop available.
One hell of a healing device.
I am the blade of the Narazim. Cartoon. I am the blade.
Standing at least.
Upgrade complete.
Time to play defense.
Our allies are in combat. They're going after our probes.
Cartoon.
Upgrade successful. Upgrade complete.
Clever.
I have new intel.
That's it,
Mobius
that's the
Core
dream.
is attempting to evacuate key research material while we're distracted with the hybrid. Find their train and destroy it. That's an order. Well, would you look at that? We have enough parts for launch. Evaluating pre-launch diagnostics. This will only take a bit.
I bask in the twilight. I will comply. Cartoon.
Upgrade successful.
I am intrigued. I am the blade of the Narazim.
Upgrade complete. We require more Vespine gas.
There's something about seeing Mobius trains crash and burn that is just so satisfying.
Need more Vespine for that.
Hybrid cell identified. The Valius is headed to it.
Alright.
Enemy combatants in motion. They're headed our way.
Our allies are in combat. Not enough minerals.
Now they come this way, aren't they?
We need more minerals.
Shadow Guard available.
Our allies are in combat.
Mobius's victory is imminent. Move, move, move! Containment cell down. Focus on the hybrid.
All shall submit. I am intrigued. I am.
Upgrade successful. Upgrade complete.
That.
Upgrade complete. Our allies are in combat.
Alright, yeah.
It is a good thing. From the shadows I come.
Research complete. Our allies
If
are in
only
combat.
all the treasonous scum could meet their fate like cell ruptured. Open fire on the hybrid.
Probably gonna shred this guy.
All shall submit.
Mobius's victory is imminent. Move, move, move!
Enemies on the offensive. Prepare to defend.
Our victory came at a price, Commanders. The Valius is going to need more work.
May I be of service? Here is an illusion.
The Valius got beat up back there. Go gather some more parts for it.
Our allies
We're
are
getting
in
down to the wire. Make every minute count.
Shoot, come down here.
Clever.
Oh, he's not good where I thought he was. Not even. Nice.
Core online.
I am intrigued.
Our allies are in combat.
Core in there somewhere. I could build so many of them.
I walk the shadowed path.
I just
Our allies are in combat. We can't warp there.
It's more of a Zerg thing, but it's alright. Could have been here.
Battle is
Our allies are in combat. Not enough Vespine.
upon us. From the shadow,
Our allies are in combat.
Valius is halfway online. Keep it up.
God, this
Our
thing no
allies are in
chance.
combat.
The only disruption webs, I mean, there's just no way. They're gone. Absolutely no chance.
Efficient, aren't you? We're set for parts now. I'm making the final
Oh, no,
preparations for the
there's nothing
Valius's
left.
deployment.
It's all
Expect
obliterated.
to see me out there soon.
Attack our enemies while time is distorted.
There's nothing left. It's like it is just devastating. Just destruction webs.
This is General Davis reporting in. The Valius is en route to its target.
Around, yeah. There it is.
We must fight for something greater than ourselves.
We've got an enemy attack en route to our base.
You seek our service.
I've cracked the containment cell. Hybrid target acquired.
Huh? Fully closed by me. Throw one of these images for fun. Yeah, they go. Look at that, 20,000 plus. Just God. That was quick.
We're rid of that alien
All those void
filth.
raids.
My commendation,
oracles.
soldiers. I'll send word of your
Dark
deeds
Templar.
back to the Dominion.
We require more minerals.
Ignite your blades, my warriors. The enemy comes for our base.
Come on, Phoenix.
We're facing enemy
Our
Protoss.
allied base is threatened.
Cyber's harvesters standing by with the acid, deploying onto the front line. Come, brothers, join me in glorious battle.
Okay, I've got the space to build here if I want.
Come, brothers, join me in glorious battle. I hunger.
The hybrid has drawn most of the power from the temple. Shatter a void sliver.
Come, brothers, join me in glorious battle. So will I drive you operational.
Our allies' base is threatened.
You have crushed a void sliver. I knew you could be trusted.
Upgrade
Can't move,
successful.
man.
I'm honored to choose my own name. It will be
Upgrade complete.
Kalendar.
I want one more, but oh, I'm so in a build space. Damn.
Upgrade successful.
Yeah, this is quick action.
Your command.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade successful.
The enemy approaches. Prepare for battle.
Not yet. Not yet.
Many Protoss inhabit this world. Their lives are in danger as long as they remain here. Please, try to protect the evacuation ship after it departs.
Oh, oh.
Be on your guard. The evacuation ship is underway.
This one.
Our research has
Countdoors,
concluded.
ready your blades.
Glory to the Daemon.
Accessing Palace's memories now. I am a Dragoon once more.
Getting shredded here.
Our allied base is threatened. Upgrade successful. Upgrade complete.
No way I'm making shit. Look at that.
The ship has fallen.
Upgrade successful.
Oh, it was that one
Here's
turret.
the next one.
That was the only thing. Damn. Had it. What was that?
How, brothers?
Not enough Vespine.
Glorious battle.
You in that.
Upgrade successful.
This warrior awakens. And you will be heard. Nada Galar.
Nice timing.
Upgrade complete.
We must strike the void sliver. The hybrid has almost formed.
Fucking died anyway, damn.
As it should.
Our
be much. They're running ahead of us.
Come, brothers, join me in glorious
Consider death not smart.
Research complete.
Red Torpedo, take control of the skies. The Arbiters fly again.
I can cloak this thing. I think I can save it.
Fights again. Your command. Well
Lost
done.
the first one.
Our vessel can ward more passengers aboard from here. The Void Shade Hybrid will awaken soon, unless you destroy a sliver.
Need more Vespine for that.
I must warn you, the ship will be leaving shortly. I hunger for battle. The evacuation ship is heading out. Keep watch over it.
Our allies are in combat.
We meet the enemy in battle.
That will take additional pylons. Our
Acceptable,
allies are in
acceptable.
combat.
Oh, this is battle cruising with me. I'm so dead and gone.
Edge of ruin, my friends. Fight with all you have.
Our allies are in combat.
The enemy is using cloaked units. They cannot hide from our
Upgrade
detectors.
successful. Our allies are in
Shit.
combat.
No, I'll never make it. I'll never make it.
Upgrade complete.
No way.
I lead from the front.
Fuck.
Our allies are in combat.
Huh? Huh?
Executor
That wasn't
Clolari,
gonna work.
your aid is most welcome.
Chrono boost activated. Our structure should research and
Upgrade
create units
successful.
much more.
Amon's new servant lives. It is over.
Should've gotten the bonus. No. Huh? 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 Ah! Darn. Do that again. It's okay. I think I need these though. No.
Upgrade successful.
Point Thrasher defeated.
The skies are mine. Initiating mass recall.
Hierarch.
Honor guide me.
Our allies are in combat.
As you will.
Our base is under attack. Upgrade complete. Our allies are in combat. Successful.
Hierarch. I shall oversee this battle from above. Honor guide me.
Our allies are in combat. Upgrade complete.
Come, brother. Join me in glorious battle.
Our allies are in combat. Upgrade successful.
How we looking, y'all? How we looking?
Our allies are in combat.
Deploying onto the front line.
Okay.
We require more minerals.
I bet into that just now. I actually need you to stay with that.
Successful. Our enemies cannot hide from predatory
Research
motive.
complete.
Hybrid signature detected.
Not even the hybrid can withstand our might.
Oh god.
Upgrade complete.
That would tend to do it. They're gone.
The temple is halfway toward activation. Maintain our defenses, commanders. Under siege from a Void Thrasher. Slay it before it deals too much damage.
Eyes up, our right here.
Intaro Atu. I return to Daldoran's valor is eternal. Daldoran has joined the battle.
Defensive drone initiated.
Reactivating the
We
war
require
radar.
more Vespene gas.
Void Thrasher eliminated.
This warrior awakens.
He's pinched. He's made such a mess early on. That's it.
Glory to the Daylon.
Hybrid detected.
Huge difference.
We shall cut through these vile hybrid.
Shall persevere.
Our enemies will burn. Prepare our detection. The enemy is deploying our teams. Immediately.
Destroy my SCVs once, not gonna do it twice.
None shall impede me. I'm attracted once more.
About that, yeah.
Detecting enemy drop pods.
Amon's forces are attacking the temple. Amon has summoned a Void Thrasher. It will severely harm the temple for as long as it lives.
Void Thrasher is slain.
Without hesitation.
Backups.
That we can't warp there.
Because the guts.
The Zenith Stones are no more, and their volatile energies have been quelled.
Hardly a match for my blades. Hierarch.
Hybrid energy signature detected.
Priority target identified.
Your command.
Our forces are under attack. We need more minerals. Our allies are in combat.
Seems like we
Wipe
could
the
use a
whole thing out,
defensive
yeah.
drone.
All of it. It all goes.
Not enough minerals.
You got this.
The blade of our hands.
Keep going, keep going.
Upgrade successful. Upgrade complete. Upgrade successful. Our allies are in combat.
Amon strikes against the temple. We must defend it.
Our enemies will die before they reach it.
Detecting enemy drop pods.
For iron. Solarite
Our
drive.
allies are in combat.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Enemy drop pods detected.
Our base is threatened.
Damn, there's a lot of guys.
Detecting enemy drop pods.
Oh my gosh.
Our allies are in combat.
There's still more.
Our base is under attack.
Enemy drop pods detected.
Our allied base is threatened.
I have the blade.
It's all mass there, y'all. That's pretty much what they're going for all the way through this. It's that map here, they're just gonna hit that mass there.
I am the blade of Arcane.
The temple is nearly operational. Stand firm, commanders. The battle is almost won.
Failure is not an option. Keep the perimeter secure.
Copy that.
Amon has called forth numerous Void Thrashers against us. Direct your forces accordingly.
At the blade of our hands. I am recalling our warriors
Our
now.
allies are in combat.
I return to serve.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Time to play teacher.
Our allies are in
A Void
combat.
Thrasher has been found.
Shit.
Our allies' base is threatened.
Detected. Marking location now.
This battle from above. All
Our
forces
allies are in
defy rotation.
combat.
Without hesitation.
Glory to the Daylong.
Shall
So, yeah. Go save the free world from some Nazis, huh? 1/4 of an acre. Hey, produce 700 plus pounds of duck food, 365 days a year. 2 feet of snow, 110-degree summers, doesn't matter. It's high protein, it's very nutritious. And even if you not a joke. Just by rice makers. Oh, and they're so damn good. Oh, actually, I pulled one down, sorry. I had to redo it to get the floor plan on. So originally it was just a picture here, and I deleted it and re-uploaded it to put the floor plan in with. But yeah, they're pretty sweet. This exact model, less than $150 a year, less than 130 with Progressive. Full coverage, insurance and all. 91.30 a year. Deeded lot, depends where you're looking, but a deeded lot, $500. You own the parking space. Now, the power hookups, those are the power hookups, the utility hookups, those belong to the utility provider, but you own the spot. So, you're gonna go to California, Florida, Texas, Montana, anywhere you want. You own that lot, you can go there anytime. Look at it, someone right there. It's really, really cool. And I'm part of the Instagram following on, yeah, RV Innovations group. Just RV Innovations. Searching. But this little dinette here, gone. Nope. Full work desk, triple monitor, and this is what they're using. I'd seen them that around a little. Don't need triple monitors. Do need more equipment and workspace. So toner printer, scanner, shelving to one side, and I do need to use a dual monitor, so that'd be there. But yeah, all the basic home office supplies, all on shelving one side. Workstation right there. 64-inch sofa. 2-person Papazon. Totally cool. Dual recliners? No. 62-inch LED screen. X1 underneath. Kitchen. Everything there is actually pretty cool. Yep, 34-inch glass door shower. Everything in the bedroom, underlit, blue underlighting. All of the, even the dinette has blue underlighting, so there's already LED underlighting on everything inside. This guy comes out, you've got an outdoor grill, cooking area, speakers, yep, outdoor. Shot buck. You know, enough to drop a deer at 30 yards. One sec. Right back.
the region and set up some more base camps. They've already spotted a ton of lines right for building your rep.
Found it. Fiddling, but I found it. So. This, check it out. White desk. 1, 2, 3 monitors. But look up here. The shelves are above. Now, most of them beside. I think you don't do one or the other, right? She's got both. Yep, little signs about getting things, but yeah, she has her shelves above here, keeps the triple monitor beneath full workstation, swap the couch out. And this is RV Inspiration, and some, whoa, they like things bright. Like, damn, look at that. Good God. I mean, everybody, here's just me glancing at it. They're all very different. And some they change out to wood and put in new carpeting. Look at that. Wood paneling, white cedar. Some they clean it up. This one they had cabinets all over the upper half, right? Yep, this one, they took them all out. Like, nope, it's gone. Just took everything out of there, you know? People change out the floors. Look at this. Yeah, it's hardwood flooring in there. Some put in carpet. Some linoleum, vinyl, all kinds of different stuff. It's really surprising what some people roll with. And they're just kind of, every single one is a little unique. Some are really, really simple. Some combine the couch area with the... oh, good. Yeah, they kind of get in and combine them. Some make custom breakfast nooks. Yeah, they go around and change there where the desks are, twin chairs. So you get sectional sofas in there, can mix and match as they want, and they keep the table, which, like I said, a desk, I wouldn't do that, nah. But to pop out the good use, make it a desk or something you can work at, you know? L couch. That's such a big couch to put in, but they put an L couch in right inside the pop out. Yep. Got the kitchen on the side, everything else is towards the other end. Yeah. Can't believe they squeezed an L couch in that. That would take a lot of space. This was smart. Shelving above there. And they still get to keep the triple monitors. I mean, double monitor's doable. That's all you really need. But it's cool that they did it, you know? And some expand that a little bit to stabilize, sure. But yeah, they built it bigger. So I can clear everything out and just like, nope, we are getting a 64-inch and a legit fireplace instead of infrared ceramic. Some they actually put in whole new kitchens. I like the ones at the end myself. I don't want a kitchen right in the middle. It just, nah. It's not the centerpiece of the place, you know? Some you can even see the kitchens like that. Single pop out. Kitchen's is gone. I mean, it's gone. Don't mind one being on the end. There's some good design, but look at all these. Yeah. Everyone likes the 291 arcade. That's the one you hear everyone really kind of going over and talking about. And of all things, for the kitchen. And for its weight. That's the other thing. Some of these, they weigh 70, even 80% more. And they have a smaller floor space. And they don't use any aluminum, which is going to last a lot longer and never leak. Use heavy arcade for sure. But the thing you really worry about in RV is, you know, will it leak over time? How heavy is it? What class towage, etc. Yeah, is it weight balancing towage? Is it regular towage? There's a lot of questions that come into play. But when you're staying under a half-ton class, which it is, you don't worry about any of that stuff. Period. You just don't. You're not worried about any of that.
Light, outside speakers. This trailer only weighs 5,762 pounds.
That's right. Half-ton towable.
Can carry an additional 1,798 pounds. Nice big wide entry door.
And
here.
has a vehicle hookup on back. You drive your car right up on it. It holds front tires, so you can take 3,000 TT right behind.
On your steps.
You want to head right down to California?
Very contemporary interior.
California. You go to Texas? Go to Texas. You want all the supernaturals.
Backlighting in there.
Or look at the Seika.
By Furion.
Bounce back and forth between the two.
Right
That's
there.
fine.
The water heater is gas and electric. Furion,
Everything runs off of
on
propane
the
or
DVD
electric, so you
player.
can go
It's also
solar, you can go
Bluetooth.
propane, you can...
If you put a movie in there, it will
That's another, once you
automatically
get there, you
change
get
the station
hookups
of
right
television
there.
to the right input for your movie.
Indeed, lots
a
of
little
next
upgraded
nothing.
interior, new stain to
Just
the
a parking
cabinets,
space, mind you. All the
just a whole
utilities
new
that's still
inside
coming
look.
from...
We've been selling Sunset Trails
You
for a
think you
long
got
time.
everything else.
It's
Look
about
at the
time we did an
underlighting.
upgrade, and it's nice looking.
They've got underlighting under there.
I'll show you some of these cabinet
Default.
storage areas.
Yep. So the TV on this end, of course,
Got a trifold sofa there.
That fold
Put some feet
sofa.
on it, make it look more residential.
Dual
Got
papas
some
on.
backlighting underneath the dinette now.
All the dinette.
A little bit different look
Workspace.
inside here.
No.
Just dressing it up. Get away from the old oaks. Some newer interior colors.
Everything here.
Two nice
Yep.
recliners there. Plenty of
TV
storage
entertainment
throughout.
center. Kitchen
Gas
stays.
electric
It's a
refrigerator.
nice kitchen.
Booth dinette will make a bed.
But all this is workspace, just like that triple
Pantry
monitor.
over here on the side. It's also a hanging rod in there if you need more closet space. Plenty of counter space. Pull-out faucet. Dual stainless steel sink. Lots of
And
drawers.
this is
metal
for a
ball-bearing drawer
2018?
glides, stainless steel front.
2019.
New cabinet there, a little
Yep.
deeper.
It's less than $180 a month.
Folding glass counter or stove cover, nice and smooth.
Which is cool.
Lights here at the sink. Nice floor plan, always been one of the best sellers. Lightweight, great for half-ton trucks.
Yep.
Got pleated shades
U-Hauls
on
is a
your
1-ton,
windows.
20 mpg
Come down
V8.
here, here's your bathroom, countertop, medicine cabinet.
Granite in the kitchen.
Nice
great
big
bathroom.
rounded shower. It's about as big as you can get in a travel
Okay,
trailer.
countertops.
Foot flush toilet.
Yep.
Plenty of places
Grass
for
showers.
towels and toiletries.
Full size.
Two hanging
Everything in
closets.
every room has underlighting. Multiple doors and entry points. So you
Storage
can go
under
down
the
the
bed.
hall or just go take a shower.
Nice
But
and
the
bright
cool
in
thing
here.
is
Got
291
TV hooked up there.
RK has been around since 2012.
On and off switch.
And people who've
your
had them that
lights,
long,
all your
if you read
lights
the
are
reviews,
LED.
they love them.
Last a long time. Won't be changing
None of
bulbs.
the troubles they've had on
brighter.
some of the other
Don't draw
models.
as much energy.
Nope. Been going over
Have
half
any
a decade.
questions or
And they
concerns?
love them.
Stop by, call us, email us.
Mm-hmm.
But better yet, come see us.
That's a good amount of
Thanks
user
for
space.
watching the 291 RK. Sunset
Bedroom,
Trail.
bath, office, kitchen,
And have
living
a
room,
great day.
entertainment center. And you get the dude light
Shopping
in
for
your
an
phone.
RV can be very difficult. There's so many makes and models to choose from. And how do you ever
Look at
know
them
if you're
all.
going to get a good deal on what you're buying? My name is Mike Sherry, and I'm with Paul Sherry RVs. Our goal is to make your RV...
There's so many though. And the cool thing is I found the 291 RK. There's RVTrader.com. You have to go for like 7 states to get it. But yeah, their price, man, it goes low. It's not even 3 years old. Great condition. Exact one I want. Yep. It's less than 7 grand. It's like 3 years old. It's less than 7 grand. I'm just thinking, whoa, that's ridiculous. Another one, still not 5 years old. It's closer to 5 years. I mean, with what I used just to zero balance my credit cards on my last contract, I didn't count the workstation, laptops, phones, tech tweaks. Hell, I was thinking, hey, you know, zero balancing all those, that's, oh, Tier 3 JDM 6072 dual head cam 3V6 is straight from Japan, you know. Less than 40,000 miles, compression leak tested, steam cleaned, ready for paint, and ship-fied trained. Less than 10 miles per run. Pick it right up in the, yep, we'll need some pickup and bring it home. Maybe they'll need one of those, right? Put in 2 or 3 of those with cash left over. Let's zero balance all the credit cards. Good contract. No guy down Australia. Well, now I'm looking at these little 291 RKs. And still want the 3000T behind, of course. And there's so many clubs that rent out the better, bigger tracks, and even some that rent out the smaller ones too. If you had the drive from California to Texas, and you know, if you want to hit that up on, yeah, Waze, see how far it is. Yeah, it's amazing. You want to drive 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles, and it doesn't cost you $200 or $300, and you're not paying vehicle maintenance. That's a fleet vehicle. That's U-Hauls. It's got double the tow rating of what you need. You can pull over anytime, get some drone vids, national parks along the way, anything that's pretty, FPV drone dives, we get 3-mile range, and most important, geofences. You don't want your drone just flying off because it gets out of radar range and run until it runs out of juice. It happens to someone with a $1,500 DJI Phantom in Hawaii, and just thinking, oh my gosh, it's a $1,500 drone. Why wouldn't it have geofencing? You get a Traxxas drone, they make RC, it's $300-400. It's got GPS geofences. When it gets to the edge of that fence, it sets one every time it takes off for 2 miles from the point of takeoff. It knows it's leaving radar range. It knows that. It turns around and comes right back, and the moment it establishes radar range, you can fly it like nothing ever happened. Versus a $1,500 drone which just flies off and sinks in the ocean somewhere. Does that make any kind of sense? You build your own FPV Futures. Right there on YouTube. Yep, great channel. A lot of good drone content. A lot of good builds. They've got $200 drone builds, goggles, controllers, drones, and all. $100 drone builds for just the drone. But you can get any remote you want, program anything you want, solder it all to the circuit board, and that includes GPS and geofencing. Anytime. And FPV drones, they're full manual. They're full manual control. There's not an altitude holder, any of that stuff. And you can solder whatever you want up to them. I mean, you know, you do your own build, you guarantee it has everything that the $400 Traxxas GPS geofencing would, that the $1,500 DJI Phantom does not, and you do it all for less than 200 bucks. Goggles, drones, controllers, all. You can go 0 to 80 in less than a sec flat. Do well over 85 before you know what happened, which is why you get that geofence in, or it's gone. Just it's gonna fly off right out of the battery, and yep, wind up in the Grand Canyon or following some waterfall somewhere. It's just gone, you know. It's gone. But you can pull over anytime. It's not just the GoPro vids from the 3000 when you get to your destination. A Laguna Seca rents out for the full day, 8+ hours, 100+ laps, regularly, all throughout the year. Corkscrew is one of the meanest S-curves out there. And then I actually got the Laguna Seca down there in California mixed up. Texas Super Nationals, a few other speedways, and I'm just trying to compare the speedways to all this other stuff. And I was thinking so it'll be a little farther out than they were. Not even. You can go between them for less than $200. That includes the cost of running the. If you want to go 1,000 miles, it's $150 on gas, and it's $40. 500 miles a day. It's $40. Now, if you go 60 miles an hour, you're looking at 8 hours of driving. 6 times 8, 480 miles. So, you know, it's 8 hours of driving. Get that first 500 miles. You'll need the truck for 2 days. But 1,000 miles costs you $150. A truck rental, less than $40. It's less than $200 to cover 1,000 miles. Get some drone vids. Find all the best eats along the way. Hit up Waze and a few of the other, barbecue grill, and most people, they go for diners or for barbecue pits. No. Chinese and yeah, a little sushi along the way. Veggies, rice and veggies. Maybe some of the there's some interesting Cajun, and the Korean barbecue is good actually. But all the 5-star eats along the ways, the ones that people drive a good 50+ miles to get to, not some local fast food chain. Most are local exclusively to the area. Drone dive along the way, just pulling over. Maybe it's a sunrise, maybe it's a sunset, maybe it's a national park, or maybe it's just a waterfall and something going off into the mountain line as the horizon kind of fades. You're just going to the mountains. There's some beautiful stuff up in the Smoky Mountains. Very drone friendly. And when you get there, you stay for 3 months. The club that I've got my eye on, particularly. Yep. Yeah. They deal with a lot of coupes and a lot of sports cars. You get a professional driver in the passenger seat with, as part of, which is cool. And yeah, a lot of them, they'll take Honda Civics and put them in there with Lambos and Ferraris, Vipers, Vets. There's just a Civic in there, and yeah. But no, they actually organize the events by vehicle classes so that you can all kind of run and keep pace together, which is nice. Nobody's coming up on anyone a little quicker in those corners than they should, and everybody's rolling through the straights, $140, $160 plus, and just having a blast. But yeah, it would be pretty damn cool to take the 8000 directly behind. And could have grabbed that little 2014. Yep. Right there last year. Paid off in full. Done and done. And credit cards first, of course. And they're all zero balance. Every credit card, every guy's got zero balance, every single one of them. I don't have a single penny of balance on a single credit card. On a single, I've got all the platinums paid and all the golds and all the... Every one of them. Even the ones with the 3000 GT engine right there on the front. Yeah, not many that you do custom pictures anymore. That's how a lot of them started. But yeah, it would be so cool with it. Ducky Pro 2 has to be done first, of course. Got a little squeaky set. And what little ducky would be coming with. And that's the only tricky part. You don't really have yard with millet or Dimex or any of it. It's a parking space, you know. You need to do a little ducky door there. They need shoes. They can get blisters. That pavement cooks in that sunlight. You can fry an egg on it. So yeah, you gotta get little wetsuit ducky shoes, open toe so they can swim and won't mold and mildew if water gets stuck inside it. Gotta look at lease laws. Never know which ones do or don't have them. So little ducky harnesses and plenty in the pet ducks group are. Backyard ducks, a little more backyard, kind of like what I've got with the Ducky Predator. But some of the pet ducks groups wear almost entirely little duck shoes, leashes, harnesses. And backyard ducks, I mean, it's got a little over 35,000 members, myself included. Mr. Ducky One, a lot of good stuff in there. But some of them, they got people in New York. 4-store apartment and a whole room is set aside for little ducks. They're on Patreon. Webcams, classic vinyl, classic rock over the walls, everything. And in the middle of New York, and yep, Patreon little duck rooms. So the pet ducks has interesting ones. Yeah, well over 90,000 members on some of those. So backyard ducks, that's a little more, 35,000 plus. Not everyone's got the space, but you see little duckies in all kinds of urban environments, not just the rural. So the backyard ducks is close to what I'm. The little Ducky Predator, solar, plenty of greens, Japanese moat, soon enough, waist high. Great stuff. So there are some considerations for taking a little ducky, and you only own a parking space essentially if you get a deeded lot. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So instead of just getting out and getting greens, you gotta hop in the 3000. Yep. Take them out to close Taco Bell and order the biggest thing of diced tomatoes and shredded lettuce you can. And squeaks have been 3000 GT. G pics of. But yeah, if you don't on the inside, you don't yeah, dive headfirst in that bag and everything, everywhere. Once they figure out that's where the lettuce and the tomato slices are, oh, you are in trouble. You know, something better. She tried to drive in her Jeep and she had actual tacos in there. Sat in the back seat, little like in the front, he's driving. Little like hops down the forward, slips under the seat, goes in back, and she hears rustling. It's too late. I mean, it's everywhere. Those tacos never stood a chance. That time she pulled over. It was all God. She took a picture of her cell phone. Yeah, the little face is just covered in lettuce and little like just devoured that. Oh, that's funny. Yep. Yeah. Pretty adorable. And some of the looks, they're so well behaved. Carla's, she's had hers in museums. And then she's had hers in malls. And it's just sitting there. There's a real cute one. She's tilting her head in the museum. You know, people just gotta tilt their head, look at art, or sunset sometimes, or, you know, even just the rain. And so she's doing this here, tilting her head. And little duck it starts to tilt its head too. And they're both tilting their head the exact same direction, also the exact same angle. Just right there in the museum on one of those little benches, so you can kind of set a bench guy like, and they're just tilting at the exact same time. It's adorable. Oh man. But yeah, there's a lot of good ideas. The main ones I like though, I mean, and some, man, they expand the kitchen a little. As you can see, I like the star kitchen. Yeah. Or they do this. They put a shelf on, turn a little baby breakfast nook in the side. This wasn't here. Those all brackets, they added this themselves. There's one over here. The breakfast nook would have to go. It'd have to be an office. But yeah. And I'm not paying off any credit cards now. Contract I'm rolling at the moment is all going to the Gear 2.0. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Doing a couple years of the 1099 remote work. It's been incredible. Truly it has. It's a complete life changer. No stress. Emotional. Financial. Nope. Yep. Good projects. Good team leaders. Good support stuff. Good companies. Loved in the remote stuff. And with this little industrial grade, it's there they can put everything on. Broadband will be ahead of Spectrum's business. It's got 6 hours of battery backup. Yep. Good triple digit megasec throughput. I'll have 400+% more battery backup and even more throughput. It'll be beautiful. He's gonna apply to pretty much anything at that, but anything, which is awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Amazon's probably got one of the least demanding remote positions. Either seasonal isn't as demanding, but they do really good with pay, and people on the remote side are really happy. The warehouse workers, things get a little emotional and a little more stressed. I know they just recently lost their stock options and some other stuff, but they got raised to $15 an hour minimum pay too. But things change around there for us. So yeah, it's definitely easier being remote there than it is. Yeah. But yeah. But they're really easy into it, which is cool. But the chat stuff, community support's a big one, especially when you're talking anything from social media. Facebook's got 10,000 plus to anything else. Of course, I mean, the network support, home network support is a really big one. You know, a lot of people, they don't really know how to configure the home network. They use the Wi-Fi, well, they don't know how to configure it, especially if they want something a little more powerful, like a fully open sourced Netgear gaming router. Yep. I've set those up for a good while. Years. No networks included. And it's one of the things that, yeah, people who hire the big IT firms still forget how important that is. Look at the Equifax breach. 150 million plus Americans, socials, driver licenses, everything, all stolen. What'd they slip up on? They didn't hire a network team to set up the routers. Administrative login was admin, and the administrative password was password. What almost every router shits with by default. Nobody set it up. Nobody set the network. Nobody set up any of it. This is a government system. Yep. But nobody said it, so it just stayed on the default. admin password, and there went 150 million Americans, government IDs, info, that all of it gone. It's like, come on, get a router. I get one day one. I'm going with open source firmware. It could be Gargoyle, could be Tomato, could be OpenDDR, could be. They're all OpenDDR based. But yeah, that's day one, you know? Good lord. But doing that remotely is really cool. Alchemic Dream does some really cool stuff. They do the remote home network setup. A lot of companies do now. Most people, if they're doing some remote, they just have their phones rooted, you know? Plug the phone to the laptop. They use Windows to remotely access your computer. And you can watch the mouse move on the screen, they get in files and folders, rooting it, hey. But now it's home network setup. It's routers, computers, and they can control everything completely remotely. No more demanding, 30 megs a second of upload. That's what it takes to broadcast everything to the company, to screen record everything, which is at the same time. So like OBS, OBS can record for your side, and it can stream at the exact same time. There's that too, but it does all that in addition to remotely accessing the customer's systems. You're setting up their home network, their computers, everything. That's a lot of upload. It's demanding. It's very, very demanding. But with Business Gate Broadband, you're good, you know? And their cool thing is, they don't take degrees, they don't take any of that. They want functional resumes and people who have first-hand experience in their own setups. You haven't paid someone to do it, you set up everything yourself, and you're familiar with open source firmware, you're familiar with custom setups. So yeah, they're big on that. Current company, and they've got 400,000 plus employees. Well, one of the current companies, one down there in Australia. Pretty cool. But yeah, the remote setup stuff is big, especially for networks, and that's cool. Chat's big too. I think chat's probably the future of a lot of stuff because the phone support, too many problems, being put on hold, waiting, account access, system access. When you're trying to walk someone through something and you can't see the screen and they're not sure what to tell you or what they're looking for, etc., that can take time and it frustrates them. It makes your calls go long, etc. Chat, no such issues. You can look at them on the screen while they're chatting with you, while going over their computer completely remotely. And you can actually say, oh, it's this, this, and this. Walk them through, do everything yourself. Can't do that with over the phone. That takes chat support. Every website has chat support. Every single one. Some are higher hours. I know they do decent pay. Apple's, they're doing 40, 50-hour weeks. They start at 25 an hour, which is cool. But it's largely customer service, returns, etc. And they don't, you know, everything just gets switched out for another phone at some point. So yeah, it's more customer support chat rather than technical support. It's definitely more customer support, RMAs and returns and things like that. But yeah, but Microsoft's on the other hand, or any major retailer, or there's a lot of technical support there, as well as customer support and of course community support and all. Alchemic Dream has some of those, all the above actually. Come think of it. Their brick and mortar is actually a little smaller, but their remote team is huge and goes global, just like the company that I'm rolling with in Australia right now. Which is cool. The other cool thing is, much like the ambassador program with Microsoft, you can dig into a half a dozen chats at once while cruising the knowledge base. While getting direct access to accounts rather than actually sending it up to someone who does have access and help people immediately. Now that's pretty cool, because half the time you end up on hold with somebody who has to create an actual number that they put in for the notes they've taken with you, and they say, I can't help you, but I can pass you on to someone who can, and you'll actually give them that number so they know what's happening. They'll pass on to someone else so they know what's happening. It could take forever with phone support, but with chat support, both for the client and both for the actual company themselves, they can get any system software they want set up so that everybody has access. You can chill a half dozen chats at once And it's seamless. Yeah. If you like to multitask, that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, some pretty cool remote stuff. And it's all inbound. Outbound, that's more advertising. You want to be doing inbound. Doesn't matter if it's phone, doesn't matter if it's chat, you want to be doing inbound. Otherwise, you might get everything from answering machines to calls that just don't go through at all. Do yourself a favor, stick to the inbounds. Much, yeah, more consistent in terms of actually getting to talk to somebody. God forbid you've got your 3-death machine of the day. Ooh. A lot of answering machines. And if you're really lucky, then you don't have to do any of the outbound or anything going at all. You're entirely chat. You know? Unfortunate, and then I've been able to find quite a few projects that don't require a phone at all. So no calling. Well, not the calling side. Regardless, yeah. Chat's a good one. It's a good one to renew each year. There's literally, if you look at virtual vacations, just with chat, there's 600 plus companies right now that are hiring in chat. And of course there's flex jobs, which I got a membership to. It's pretty good. That's what we're looking at. Several others. And just one of any of these companies can have hundreds of thousands of employees all across the globe outsourcing to dozens of companies. So yeah, chat's got a big future. There's so many things it does well that right now on phone, they take forever. They're not efficient. It just, personal experience with chat is always better. Barry Harvey 7, was that a phone? I can't tell. Huh. I know the Mitch. Well, Barry Harpy 74. If you follow in this broadcast, sorry, I get really absorbed into StarCraft II. Sorry if I missed that. Jeez, but hey, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, I know Benchy Pro Sniper and the Mitch both followed on the last one before, but I think that's new. So if you're still here, thanks for the follow. It's pretty late too. 6 in the morning. Oh my gosh. But it was Saturday. I'll stay up for another hour or two. We'll 7, 8 a.m.er. Nah, I can do that just fine. No problem. Other tweak about work remotely. Yep. It's all quota based. So you make that by the end of the day. The hours are pretty damn flexible. So you just roll it through natural circadian rhythm. Not on myself. It's also when things are quieter, you have less background noise, if that's a factor. Which, on 90% of the ones that you wind up wearing a headset for, it's a factor. Nights when you want to be working. Usually works out pretty sweetly. Alright. So, Wolfenstein. Like I said, I missed all the Wolfensteins. I've watched people play it. Lindsay's gotten into a couple, and so have a few others. Wolfenstein 2 mostly. I know they released it on the Nintendo Switch, and that made me laugh. These games are pretty messy. I mean, yeah. Literally saving the world from, yeah, Nazis. So, you better believe it gets pretty damn messy. But, yeah, it's on the Nintendo Switch. That made me chuckle. Oh my gosh, I laughed and just, yeah. Not where you'd picture it being. And the brim on this is not bringing over enough. One eye has light in it. Oh my gosh. Ah, much better. I'm practically squinting to keep that light on my eye. That's... Nope. So much better. Alright, so... Let me get up to Wolfenstein. Have it up in no time. And, yeah. I do need to change the title name. So it would be a good idea for me to stop and restart. Because if I change the game alone, I can't change the title as much. It doesn't really kick in that way. But, yeah. Let me get going. And that was fun. I'm getting close to unlocking all the mechas for the Zerg. Yeah, that was fun. Alright. Another lady there too. So, let me go get all this set. Back in just a bit, let me get the Xbox, and this thing will be rolling.